make things look cool, and to thread wires through a concrete wall without having to do any stupid little glitch or anything like that. It's just a fancy little trick I learned. As soon as my friend gets in live stream, I will be starting up and showing exactly how this is done.
Until then, please enjoy this person stuck in the stockades.
I don't have him in there anymore. He freaking got out. Yeah, I put one sign up that said Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, and then one that says Fallout Game of the Year, Fallout 3 Game of the Year.
I wonder. I mean, do we need to start building up material for the Vault DLC?
I bet you any money we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to start stockpiling. That's one DLC I cannot wait for, is the Vault Tech DLC. I probably won't ever come back out of the vault.
You too?
I'll probably sit down there and enjoy the good life.
And experiment on Earth.
Here's my gigantic house. My floating turret, which I will also show how that's done, just in case anybody does not know.
It's very blurry. There we go.
Alright. Now he's here. Let's begin. This light will in turn light up when this is threaded correctly. Well, we're going to just start way down here, where the little generator, noise it, little bastard. Now what we do, we go into this. Do not highlight that. Highlight the wire as close as you possibly can get to the power pole. Highlight the wire. Press triangle. You'll hear the zap sound like you did grab a hold of it, and you won't see the wire. It's just plain and simple invisible. This is what makes the trick actually work. You attach, and voila, right through the wall. Again, I will show one more time. Hold on. What the heck's going on with this stupid thing? There we go. And again, I will show exactly how I did that. Grab next to the conduit. Tap. You hear a zap. Voila. Through the wall. Through a concrete wall. That's just one little trick of how to figure out things. Now once you thread these things through the wall, makes it damn near impossible to move the object that you attached it to in the first place. So if you want to move the object first, you gotta get rid of the wire. Oops, hold on. No. Okay, I just finished it off. Let's move this. For some reason it won't let me set it up there. Let's move this, let's say, over here. Do that again. And there you go. That's how you thread wires through a solid wall. There's also a way to hide generators if you've got the materials. Now if you say you want to make a tiny little ass generator, these noisy little bastards, and you have, see if I find it. The materials are getting low. So you have one of these set up as your floor or your walls or whatever. Just a gigantic concrete block. Now, Whoops. What you do? Get hold of that. And say you want inside the wall wiring. What you do is grab that, put this right here, that right there, and now you're going to do this with every single block, but you got to make sure it's spaced, you got to make sure you set it up right or it won't work. And there you go. Instant hideaway generator. Generator that you don't even see the wiring. But you also have the ability to power up objects. Like so. Without even seeing the wires, the generators, or anything. Well, like I said, this trick can be a little sketchy from time to time. It's a little bit of a messy one, but it is what it is. Let's just get rid of this for a second. Oops. Got that set up. Now we got a 3-block piece and got a block missing in between. And voila. You have a 3-block wide, wires hidden, generators hidden, electrified wall, well, not electrified, but you got a power wall, basically. Completely hidden. Don't see a thing. Now, I will show that I didn't exactly do that with that big building you saw. But I will show you what I did underneath the flooring. Now this works to an extent. I had to put some wiring up on the roof. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Now down under here is an absolute mess. Got nothing but conduits here, there, and all over the place. It's basically a hollow shell. You got a giant generator sitting down here with all these power conduits. All these power conduits. Bit of a pain in the rear, but it works. Now, since this building is 2 stories tall with a roof that's somewhat powered, I'll show you. And this would be a pain to show, so I don't know if I can do that. How to make these work right. As you see, I got power running through here. Don't get very much light just because I got that set up. Now, I'm going to go up to the 3rd floor to show what I did for the roof to make it work. All these power conduits up on the roof, not very fancy, not very good looking, but it works. With all these connected to these and connected to that, which I could have done that trick to make it go right down to the floor, but I didn't want to have a wire just hanging down to the one room. But I got all this power set up so that way I can put lighting all over the ceiling in the downstairs section.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more.
Let's take this back now. Now I will show how to make a hovering turret. Alright, so I'm just going to put that right there, and now right there. Pretty sure I have the materials to build one. If I don't, I don't. It happens. Let's just go ahead and say, put this here, and that there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to scrap that, and voila, instant hovering turrets. No problem. Walk right underneath of them. Nothing blocking you. These things aren't powered by anything, so I ain't worried about it. Basically, same thing happened with these ones. I just had something sitting underneath of it for a while. Now, in case anybody doesn't know, all those water purifiers down there is an absolute money farm. If you can create enough water purifiers to produce water for your settlement, instead of drinking it for health or anything like that, take it and sell it. It's an absolute gold mine. Other than, and I'll show you this too. And I'm pretty sure everybody's probably already seen this before. Go to your chemistry station, and you make this. It's called Jet. It sells for 50 caps at a time. I made a lot of it, so I have a lot of caps now. Now, as you can see, you cannot see any generators hooked up here. I did the same thing with the turrets as I did with the light outside. Basically threaded the cable right through the floor. Bit of a pain in the rear, but it works. What the heck is that still doing over there? I'm trying to move that back. But then you got all this fun stuff. Let's just move on here. Alright, now, I'll see if I can show you how to get those elevators to plant correctly. I hope. If I have the materials. Again, like I said before. Alright, now, let's just go ahead and back out of that and that. If I remember what, there it is. Okay. Now, so my floor was hovering before. I wasn't able to do this correctly. I didn't get it lined up correctly either, so I got to realign it. Set that up like that, and it'll just latch onto a floor. Mine, I have it set on ceiling somehow. I don't know why, but I do. So that's how you set up an elevator. Just latch it on to anything that it'll properly latch onto. And that's how you get an elevator to latch on, which I'm going to have to rebuild mine now. There's a fourth one. Four floors and a three floor. Okay, we'll just do both of them. What do you think? Alright. Just go ahead and latch them all on and get them all powered up real quick. If I can get them to latch. I'm going to sit down so I can aim up higher. Okay, hold on. Oops. Let's just take this into this end, shall we? Really?
See, that's the one that gave me problems.
This is the fourth floor one. It's not latching on right. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll get rid of this one for now. Attach a wire to that one, and then snap it onto that one. What we're gonna do, since we already have a generator set up, check how much power. Oh, maybe not. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of that for now. We're gonna power up this thing with a bigger generator. That only creates 5, this creates 100. This isn't really a truthfully hideaway generator unless you do it a certain way, which I will be willing to show in a minute. Okay. No, for some odd reason it's not latching back on. But I'll figure that one out here in a minute. I got this. I got one, which we're on the first floor, second floor. Third floor. Ta-da! Now we got that set up.
Goodbye, cool world.
Alright, I'm gonna spin this one around a little bit. As soon as I disable the wire. The wire was screwing with me. Ah, screw it. We'll just go ahead and put this one down on the ground for now. Or, you know what? We'll probably... I'll latch this sucker up. Okay. That was a little psychedelic there for a second. I just got the fuse for it. Ta-da. And there you go. That's that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this shit real quick. Store that, and store that, and store that. I don't ever junk those big generators. Ever. Okay, let's go ahead and set up a gigantic generator. Like so. Alright, now, what we're gonna do, same concept, different style. Strap this into the wall. I know I've done it before. Come on, game. Well, obviously the game doesn't like me today. But that does work. Just takes a little fiddling around to make that work. I know it does because I've done it. So, but there's a few tips, a little few guides. How to make things look nicer. Make them look neat. So you can hide away stuff. Make little power rooms and stuff like that. Other than that, I really can't think of anything.
Except launching a cannonball at your settler. Because he's already dead.
I don't know what happened to that settler. My settler is long gone.
You should let that death ball out.
Also, for anybody that doesn't know,
I have a building full of supermutants.
These power armor display cases, if you set them up, set your power armor in, you don't even have to worry about centering the darn thing. As soon as you put it on there, get out your suit of armor, and click X on that, and it'll automatically center it for you. A minigun. Death to the Brotherhood. Oh, and just like I said about the purified water just a minute ago, there's 197 purified water in my inventory, and it just automatically does it. You don't have to set anybody to it to do anything with it. You don't have to do any of that crap. All you gotta do is wait for it to stack up, take it out of there, rinse and repeat.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
Viewer in my broadcast, welcome. Hopefully you learn a few things that you might not have known. Also, for anybody that does not know, all of the stuff that you've seen so far mainly came in a DLC. These concrete slabs and all that fun stuff. Now, if you set up that thing right there, which I will show. You know what? First off, I'm going to get off this roof. Not very much room up there to build right now. I don't know what category that sits in. I rightfully don't even remember. Well, I don't know. Is it on this? Yep, there it is. Okay, if you set these up right here, you'll get merchants to come to your settlement. Basically caravanners, stuff like that. You get a doctor, a guy that sells leather, mainly leather armor. He doesn't really sell much. You get Cricket, which Cricket is freaking awesome. She sells all kinds of ammo, cool, really cool guns, all kinds of fun stuff. If you haven't run into her. And she looks like an absolute basket case, to say the least.
That's because of what Grim keeps selling her jet.
But you
among
get
other things.
You get tons of stuff from her. Now, I mainly get fusion cores from her because, well, I kill the Brotherhood of Steel, as well as my friend here did too.
With a switchblade and nothing else.
I killed them with a rocket launcher, a Fat Man, pistols. But I did blow Elder Maxon's head off with a shotgun.
Now, shooting him is also fun, but stabbing him is better.
But make sure you do it in a suit of power armor.
Oh yeah, or they will chew you to bits. Unless you're our level, and then they're not. It's gonna take a while for them to chew you up.
Yeah, if you're like level 100 or higher, go ahead and go without armor. Try and show off your skills. But
Go in there butt naked.
go in there, but if you go in there in just regular clothing from Fallout, you're mainly going to get yourself ripped apart. Because they'll shoot at you with everything they got. And I mean everything. There's an extra quest in the game, and it doesn't come along until you kill Elder Maxon and the Brotherhood of Steel. Preston will give you a quest to set up, what was it, 5 mortar around the map? What wasn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you set up 5 mortars around the map, and then you return to Preston Garvey. Which usually he'll be right at the castle when you do that part. Now, when you get ready to do that, you might want to make sure that the castle is well fortified. Mainly just turrets and stuff like that. Because you are going to have an entire Brotherhood of Steel armada all over you.
Hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Make sure you got a lot of ammo.
Oh, yeah. And if you're going to go down swinging.
Me, on the other hand, I took him out with a fucking baseball bat.
I don't remember what I took them out with. I took them out with just about everything. But yeah, so far you've learned how to thread wires through walls. Hopefully that explained a little bit to you, Matt, of how I made that happen. You understand how that works now?
Yes.
Alright.
I hope you enjoyed the Mike Vila show.
Smart ass.
And soon he will show you on the chemistry set how to make Viagra. Stay tuned.
Smart ass.
Now I have a building full of super mutants to kill.
Alright, well, thank you for watching my stream. Click that like button below the video and come back again.
I don't mind roughing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.